Welcome back, everybody. I am Headwound, and this is In-Game with SimCity 2013. This is not the city that we were supposed to... This is not the city that you think it is. Thinking of a Star Wars or... Yeah, Star Wars reference. But this is the same city that we've actually been working on. We tried to load the other city in the region, and it just refuses to load. It would load a little bit, and then it would just crash out. So it would say it wasn't available in the region or some crap like that. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this city and turn it into the tech city that we need in order to fulfill our necessary, computer and alloy items. When we start making the computers, we should be making enough money that we can actually import the fuel and then send it out to the space center. So we're going to go ahead and just get started on this. So the first thing that we need to do is improve all of this. Now we do have lots and lots of resources. Okay, that means that we need to check on the alloy and see where is it going. Is it going out or is it staying in? It is being used locally, and we've got 2 trucks, so there's really no reason why these should be full. They should be sending over to this guy. What we will do is now we need to look at what is our next requirement for the trade in order to get to the electronic TVs and as such. So in order to get the electronics headquarters, we need to manufacture 7,200 processors in a day. We're at a little more than half of that. So what we need to do is take a look. Oh, we don't need a new one. What we need to do is we need to take our existing processor plant and actually bump up the resources. Okay, so we don't need that. I think we're going to add another one of these guys. We're going to add another. We can add 2 more, which is terrific. And we don't have any space taken up right there, so we're going to put it right there. And then we're going to put the second one right here. So we've got 4 processor plants or processor lines going. We need to speed up everything. And then we need to figure out, first off, how we can bring in or have enough plastics and alloy. Well, actually, we have a good set of inventory here. What is this guy saying here? Before we can upgrade our headquarters, we need some funds. Sell 1,000 worth of processors so we can get started. Okay, so they want me to sell processors, which I believe we already are. Yes, we are. So this is actually going to be a no big deal. This is going to happen probably fairly quickly. And there is our headquarters. It didn't even announce it. It just gave it to us, which is pretty darn cool. I need to figure out a place to put this. And I'm almost thinking right here. Do we have any room over here? We do, but I have to bulldoze some other buildings, and I need to take a look at these buildings to see what they are. They're residential, and I don't know what this guy is right here. I also don't know how much traffic this is going to generate. We have to be concerned and watch out for that. Okay, there's some more residential. Okay, if we put it right here, that's not going to be good. But if we put it right here, I think that's perfect. That's perfect. It's not going to interfere with anything. Awesome. There it goes. 1 electronics headquarters down. And done. Now what we need to do is work on our consumer electronics factory. In order to get this, we have to have a consumer's electronic division of the electronic headquarters active in the region. That means that this little guy right here, in order to get that, we need to have 1.5 million electronic simoleon electronics daily profit, which I don't think is terrible, and I think that's definitely doable. But what we are going to do, since this is taking up 450 simoleons, normally I don't like to leave it running until we're ready to do our goal, and then what we do is we switch over, we turn the headquarters back on, we set all of our trade depots to export, and then we go for it. So what we do need is we need... No, I do not want a trading headquarters. Thank you very much. But what we do want is more trade depots. Because the more trade depots that we have, the more trade that we can save up in order. Basically, we're gonna do a little cheat. I mean, we're not literally going to cheat, but in order to hit that 1.5 million simoleons, what you do is you make a whole bunch of processors, put them in your trade depots, like 6 of them, and then all at once you set them all to export, and you're pretty much guaranteed to hit that goal. So what we need to do is build more trade depots and outfit them with the storage for... Okay, we gotta delete this one. Oh, we can't bulldoze the main building. No, I didn't want to bulldoze the main building. I wanted to bulldoze this guy. So we need to set this guy up for processors. And we're just going to have them hold them. We're not even going to export them out. We're just going to have them hold them. There's 2, 3, and add the 4th and final spot. There it is. That is 4 spots for processors in that trade depot. And are they all set? They're all set to use locally. So we have no problem with that. We're just going to let that stack up. But we're also going to keep a close eye on our simoleons for our city itself, because it can quickly go down if things go wrong. So we're going to put another trade depot somewhere else where we can put it, maybe right here. Or do I save that for the consumer electronics factory? Although we have a big area over here, which was probably where we're going to put our consumer electronics factory. Let me just check this, see what our resources are. Oh, can I put one in between there? Really? Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it snapped. It did snap in there, didn't it? Nope, it didn't. I was thinking that maybe it snapped in between the roads. It snaps over here, but it will only allow me 1 unit, which is not good at all. And in order to build it over here, how much electricity actually do we have in our city? Because that's going to be a concern potentially. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We got enough power to go on. Crazy Hog, man, hey, welcome to the stream. How do you fix the traffic problems? Traffic problems are very sticky when it comes to cities. This city happens to have 2 entrances and exits. What I've done is I've only put a few things in here in the bottom area, and that way we can actually take a look at the traffic here. What's happening is they have 4 different alternate paths to get to the main portion of the city, which is way back here. What I've effectively done is given them just as many directions as they can possibly travel. They can go straight, they can go left, they can go right. If they do go right, they can go over this bridge. If they find that this central avenue is too busy, then they can take this avenue. And if they want to get into the central city, they can take this little turn here and come across there if this one is too busy. And you can see even this is not absolutely perfect. There is still, some issues with the traffic here and there. But it's not terrible. It's not so bad that everything is red. There's definitely some, issues, but it's not like this traffic. I mean, I've had cities where this traffic coming in a city has literally been lined up from one city all the way to this city. So yeah, it's just a matter of giving them enough road options to, give them a direction to go. And with the new command, the new mechanics of being able to do like over the street roads, like you can actually see this is actually going over these three intersections, and this one right here that my cursor is going over, this is also a over the street avenue. If we look from the other angle, you'll be able to potentially see it. See how it has the pillars? So this road actually goes above this one. So yeah, just giving them as much options as you can to get from one place to another. It might reduce the number of buildings that you'll have available, but that is a good way to kind of reduce the traffic from one area to another. And yeah, so there you go. If you have only one entrance, and this is being asked in the chat for those people on YouTube for the recording, Crazy Hog wants to know, if you have one entrance and exit from your city, how do you reduce the traffic? Well, there's a number of ways you can actually do that. One is don't place major buildings right off the main entrance of the city. Like right here, I've got some buildings in this area. I would suggest building a road almost, halfway through your city, and then at one point, then do a T, and then have the two T's that will be off to the major areas, the two divisions of your city. That way people have to come in to your city. And if you have to, please don't make an intersection. If you can do one road that comes in and then curves down the center of your city, the better. Because then that means there's no intersection. And they will come into your city, find that T path, and go from there. So that's a really nice and simple way to reduce the flow of traffic in your city. You can also, when you build the two divisions of your city with the T, do a tunneling system from one side to the other using the new underground road mechanics. There you go. Pretty awesome. Okay, so now what we need to do, our profit is stable in this area. Our alloys are empty with the trade. This one is full. And what I plan on doing is once this one's full, guess what? I just turn it off. And then it just sits there. It's not expending money per hour. And you got the 8,000 crates of processors so you can eventually send it out and sell it. So that's one of the best things that you can do when you're trying to accumulate all these processors in order to hit that 1.5 million sales goal. Now we're pretty close. We're about 1/3 through that, but in order to really hit it, we need to save up. So that's what we are creating these trade depots to do, is to basically to save up. So now what I'm going to do is extend this road so that we can put another trade depot back here. Hopefully it will fit. If it doesn't, we haven't burned very much. We can easily just get another one, put another one somewhere else. Okay, so right Come on, come on, just one more block. That's all we need. Oh, no. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We can put it here. Okay, I think this is what we're going to do. I can bulldoze this back again. We got some rubble and some different abandoned places. And I've actually explained this on video before, but with the abandoned buildings, you know, don't really worry about them too much. You definitely want to worry about the buildings that are rubble, that are need to be demolished, I should say. Should have made that high density right off the bat. Okay, so let's make a high density that goes along the very edge of the city. This should allow us enough property to build another trade depot. Come on, come on. Yes, there it is, right there. So we're just going to quickly put it down. And we're going to switch this over to processors. Add storage. Get rid of this guy right here. And we're going to add the storage for processors. There we go. Nice and tidy. Let that go at its speed that it wants to. How many processors do we have here? We still only have 6,000 of 8,000. That's okay. We're actually doing very well on our, profit. If we look here, we're making a very good profit on processors. And our taxes are working great. We're actually in a positive. This is a wonderful city. This is actually working out tremendously well. All this talking just makes me thirsty. Okay, so they got a delivery of processors. They have not. We're still waiting for the 2 final deliveries to fill this guy up. Not sure if that will happen, but let's go ahead and take care of other issues. Our garbage and recycling is working out pretty well. We've got a little bit of, some stuff not being picked up, but it's not terrible. This is going to become an issue pretty soon if we're not careful. It looks like we are sending out. We do have 23.9 kilograms per hour that we can send out, so we don't really have to worry about that. Our water, oh yeah, we are golden on water. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at our water table. Oh yeah, we will never run out of water. Never. And the electricity is looking good. Awesome, awesome. How's the sheriff doing? 1 crime per day. Oh, this is a lot better than what it was. This city was actually in shambles, in absolute shambles. It was the worst. There was a Dr. Vu, and there was criminals everywhere. And at one point, we had 40 deaths per day and 120 criminals being incarcerated every day. It was just not good. Okay, what do we got going on here? We have a clean oil generator research going, so that's good. Okay, let's see. What does he want here? The town stinks. Literally. Clean up the garbage. Well, I don't know how to do that. Plop a garbage dump. Let's see. Villain headquarters. Yes. Yes. Cynical Squeak in the Twitch chat is asking about the villain headquarters. Yes, there is a villain headquarters. And let me see if I can actually find it. Let's see. Yes, here it is. Dr. Vu's Tower. And hello to Cobra Gaming Network, who just joined into the Twitch chat. Welcome to SimCity 2013. This is our adventure in trying to fulfill the needs for our space center, which is a really hefty one. So anyways, yeah, this is the Dr. Vu Tower. It brings in a massive amount of criminal aspect into your city and can really screw things up. But if you want to go that way, if you want to, be in a region where you're challenging the alternative, which is Max's Manor, which actually has a superhero, the arch enemy of Dr. Vu. So, yeah, we actually have a superhero. You pay him, and he'll fly around the town, and he'll, capture people and resolve crime-based issues, but he's very expensive. He does have some goal-oriented stuff, which kind of balances out some of that stuff, but still, yeah. Not just a city, but the whole region. Oh, really? Cynical. I did not know that that would happen. So that's actually pretty cool. All right, we got to clean up some of the trash in this city. We got some broken down buildings, probably buildings that have, some rubble here, some rubble there, rubble, 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 rubble. That's a reference. If anybody knows what reference that is, post that in the comments. Let me know. What's rubble, rubble, rubble? Yeah. I think a handful of people are going to get it and be able to answer that. Okay, and we've got to figure out, okay, couldn't find shops. Couldn't find shops or parks. Okay. And what about this guy right here? Couldn't find shops or parks. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our parks and find out where are they. Where are the parks? There's a park right there. So they want one closer than the one right there. Are they kidding? Oh. What was that? I thought I saw something. Oh, that's right. We had a few disasters in this city. So we actually need to clear out some of this stuff that was left by the disaster. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put down, what kind of park? We're going to put down a nature park, my favorite, which is the pond. It's nice and small and cheap, and it goes there, and it makes everybody happy. I'm also going to put one right in this, I'm going to put a bigger one in this nook. Yeah, even bigger than that, I think. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, there we go. That's going to make a few people happy. And I think we're going to put one right here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, and let's check things out with our trade depot. This guy still hasn't gotten these final 2,000 of the deliveries. And we've got some other abandoned buildings. We're going to go ahead and delete them real quick. Just for sales. Couldn't find shops. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. What we're going to do is we're going to put down... Oh, we got parks already there. And what... Okay. Explain this to me. The building that was right here said could not find shops. But that was a shop. At least theoretically, I think it was. So I think we're going to go ahead and put... they're not happy right here. We're going to put a park. There we go. And the trade depot is filling up. Awesome. That is awesome. And how is our trade headquarters? What? Oh, this is a brand new day, so we got to watch out for things. Okay. And let's take a look. Where else can we put a trade depot? We need to put a 4th trade depot in this city to help accumulate the necessary resources for our 1.5 million simoleon goal. Oh, this is not a bad area right there. Although I'm concerned because it can't put the 4th one in there. Maybe on the opposite side over here, but there's a train track right there, and it won't take. It's too narrow. Damn it. Alright, we need to find... I mean, this is not a bad one right here. It'll at least allow 3, but I have a feeling that it's gonna destroy this building right there in the process. This one might work. This one might work. There's a fire station right there that I know is right here. Put it in residential, maybe? I don't know. And this is actually going to take a pretty good amount of time. What are they complaining about? Lack of alloy, and okay, that's a lack of alloy. So we need to take a look at our recycling center. I think we need, no, we got 12 recycling collection trucks already, but did I shut any of these off? Because I think I might have shut some of them off. We got one across the street. Okay, where are, there's supposed to be, oh, there's right, there, that's right, there's one truck, then there's 2 trucks for each one of these depots. Okay, can we add, yes we can. Okay, so we're going to add another one. What we're going to do is add it across the street in what kind of path, they're going to have to turn around, so that's not the most productive area to actually put that in. We could put it on this area right here, which I think is what we're going to do. There we go. Recycling for the neighbors. There we go. Okay, so again, he's not holding enough. What we might have to do, in fact, that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to turn off the accepting of the local processor delivery. That should force the processors to go to these 2 depots and satisfy the final 2,000 of each one of those. And then once we've got those, we'll turn on the accepting of the processors again and get that going. But I think what I am going to do, accept local, use locally. Okay, so we definitely see, the thing is we need 1 alloy storage lot in order to receive the alloy from the recycling center. What I would like to do is have another lot receiving alloy from outside the city. That way we can keep the processor production up and running. I also think that I'm pretty sure that the recycling center will actually deliver directly to the processor factory because they are considered accepting of local deliveries. So, there you go. Okay, let's find... Oh, are you kidding me? Where is it? Okay. This city is absolutely cursed, and I think I started this. If you guys actually look back at my SimCity 2013 videos, you're going to see a video that's labeled the disaster episode. And basically, it's this city. And what I did was literally go through every single one of the available disasters on the city. So the meteor strike, the earthquake, the big lizard / Godzilla, and also the tornado. So this city has been completely ravaged by disasters, and since then, since we've tried to rebuild, we've actually had a second attack by the big lizard and a second tornado. And I'm also wanting to say that we actually had a meteor strike too, but I'm not really sure on that one. But yeah, we've had literally everything happen to this city that you could possibly imagine. Or that's in the game, I should say. Which has been fun. It's actually great. It kind of, you know, it breaks up the monotony that's can sometimes... Oh, look at these at 7,000. It breaks up the monotony that can sometimes be SimCity. Okay, let's take a look at the trade. We should be able to see the trade trucks come around when they eventually get around to it. And good, we're good to go with processors. I'm going to check out the trade headquarters. Okay, so it is not, or the electronics headquarters, I should say. So we're not sending anything out. So we should be good. Okay, there's another truck. I can see the little processor symbol. Where's he going to? Okay, so guess what? Bang! He gets shut off. Then, when the next delivery truck goes over here, we'll shut him off. We will go ahead and turn back on this accept local deliveries for processors, and that way we can still make money for the city. We're actually doing still good. We're only down like $581 per hour, which is absolutely, you know, nothing in comparison with the profit level that the city is actually making. But we do need to put a fourth trade depot, so let's find that spot. We need to find that perfect spot. And I could have sworn that we wanted to put one right here, but I think I put a pond right there. So we're going to go ahead and destroy the pond. Boom. And let's put another trade depot right here. Okay, okay, fine. I'm going to have to destroy whatever building that is. Okay, and there is Mr. 8000 for that. Let's go ahead and turn this guy back on to accept so we can keep on accumulating profit. We are going to modify this guy so that he has all the processor storage that all the rest of them have. And I think we'll be good. Okay. And some more processors. They're unhappy. They have a trade depot by them. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. Property value is going to start going down. You know, gangsters are going to move in. Riff-raff, all that wonderful stuff. Okay, actually, I don't want this one here. I want to put it on the end over here so they can still build some buildings on the other side. There we go. That's what I want. Alright, let's check things out. We still need some more alloy and plastic. Oh, that's what I should have done. Okay, never mind. We gotta change this up a little bit. Manage. No. Modify. So we're gonna get rid of 2 of these, and we're going to add one more truck in here. We're gonna set 1 for alloy. 1 right here, and the other for plastic. And we're going to set both of these to receive. Import. Import. And this is going to be a pretty big hit on the resources, I mean the money that the city is making, but in this case I'm totally cool with it. Totally cool with it. We'll be able to keep a close eye on it and watch how things go. Okay, so that one's full. This one is accepting everything. Somebody in Twitch chat is saying that, why are you destroying buildings then, you know, putting a new building in its place, moving it over? That doesn't make sense. Or makes total sense, as he said. Or somewhat. Yeah, I know. What I need to do is I need to put that pond back over here. There you go. I'll make it a little happier. And what else do we have to do besides just monitor this stuff? Okay, so good. They are receiving the alloys and the plastics from the region. And these guys are full. So, you know what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. Because we can actually turn... Oh, we can't turn... Oh, we used to... I could have sworn that we used to be able to actually turn off I'm going to use locally, use locally. There you go. I thought we could actually turn off individual components or individual storage within the trade depot. I thought that was possible, but I guess it's not. Let's see. You've just sold your 1500th chip. Great, Stevens. Just think of all the jobs you're creating. Let's build a consumer electronics factory and create even more so we can rule the world. Yes, I do want to create that consumer factory, but we need to upgrade this guy before we can actually do that, because we need the consumer electronics division, but we don't have enough money to do that just yet. So, but we're working there. We are working towards it. Alright guys, well I think this is a perfect stopping point. We are accumulating the trade so that we can cheat the system. We've got 8,000 processors over here. We've got 8,000 processors over there. We've got a 4,000 storage right here, which we are using locally, so it's going to accumulate those 4. We have another 2,000 crates, which is, I think it's only one storage lot. Yeah, it's only one storage lot in this one. And we'll probably hold all these processors hostage, and then when we are ready to do our 1.5 million electronics daily profit, we're just going to open the floodgates and just net everything out. So anyways guys, if you like any part of this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, we'll see you next time.